Well, we've had a lot of good conversations so far. What they expect from me, and just what they want me to be doing while I'm here. And so far, I've been in the city for 3 days and love it here so much. It's a great city, although I never stop sweating around here. But we've had some good talks about where I'm going to be inserted into the lineup, where he thinks I'm going to play power play, penalty kill, things like that. And I just want to be utilized as a good player. And I think I can bring a lot to this team. And we've talked a lot about what we want to do, and that's win a Stanley Cup.
So you won a cup, and you also had an incredible experience this year coming back from 3-0 to force the seventh game. How much can those experiences be helpful to other guys? Can it really help if you've been there and talking about it?
Yeah, I think so. We've had a good couple years in Chicago, and for me, it was time to move on. But there's a lot of good experience that I've had in Chicago. Obviously, winning the cup, we had a couple tough series. Certain games that I can think of are, Game 5 against Nashville in the very first series, where we were down a goal with a minute left, and we were on the penalty kill, and we were able to tie it up and win in overtime. And just little things like that. And coming back from 3-0 last year, we ended up losing Game 7 in overtime. But a lot of that experience I can bring to the team. When we get in certain situations, I can try and calm guys down or excite them up. It just depends, and I'm going to try and bring everything I can to this team, and do everything I can to help them win.
Do you think back to John Madden said to you guys that year that helped us in a similar position you're going to be here?
Yeah, he was great with us. He was a very personable guy, and loved hockey and loved the guys that he played with. So it made it real easy for him to fit into the team, and that made us all real comfortable with him. So when he did say some important things, we definitely listened to him, and just things along the stretch, like before playoffs even started, just to get us ready to go for certain games, because he knows what time of the year is very important. And whether it's 20 games into the season and we're playing a division rival, and guys may take a little lax, he knows what to say there. And especially when it came to playoffs, when we got tied up 2-2 in the finals against Philly, he had been there, and he knows what those situations were like. And he had a lot of fun with us, and he knew how to handle himself. So I learned some from him, and I'll try and bring that to this team. Yeah, quite a bit. The leadership, I think, is there. You got one of the best players in the league leading by example every night, and good supporting cast as well. So when we won, it was because we had so much depth on our team, and you see a lot of that on the Caps right now. With what George has done, he's brought in a lot of good players, a lot of secondary players to help with that secondary scoring, because their top two lines are pretty good as it is so far, and bringing in a great goalie like Vokun, who obviously wants to win, and that's why he's coming here. So the pieces are falling into place, and we just have to make sure things go right during the season. Yeah, for me, every time that I've had one of my better games in my career, I've had 5, 6, 7 hits in a game, and for me to be successful, I need to be physical, and so that's a big part of my game, and I'm gonna try and continue that game in and game out. And George has brought a couple other players like me, and Wardo as well is going to be a great player, a similar style to me as well, and just bringing a little bit more grit and a little rounding of the lineup as well, because everyone knows this team can score goals, and puck possession team, and love to make plays and love to score goals. So. Yeah, 2 years ago, President's Trophy winners last year won the conference, and it's surprising that they haven't made a real strong push for the Stanley Cup. But sometimes you just get into tough matchups in the playoffs, and they've had a good team for the last 2 years, and I think right now we might be a better team than they were in the past couple of years. And it's still real early, and I'm not saying we're winning anything yet, but I think we got a very good opportunity, and I like the direction that this team is heading.
Have you talked to any of your new teammates yet?
Yeah, I talked to Ovi a couple weeks ago, right after I got traded, and couldn't understand him very much on the phone, but but a real nice guy, and you know, he welcomed me to the team, and that to me that's very comforting, very welcoming, and that just says a lot about what kind of person he is. And I met a couple guys here already, and you know, learning the training staff, which is, you know, everyone will tell you that they're a huge part of how well a team is run and how smoothly the team runs. So you know, it's always good to meet those guys and get comfortable with those guys before the season starts. I have a little idea. I haven't been told a whole lot. Obviously, that's Bruce and his coaching staff's job to figure it out when season comes along. But you know, we're going to have camp, and I'm sure he's going to try a different couple line combinations to see where I fit in and see who I play with best. So for me, it's one of those things I'm not too worried about at this moment. I'm more happy to just be a cap right now, and we can go from there later.